Hello everyone. How nice to be with you today. My name's Jonathan. I'm one of the Streetwise opera leaders in Manchester. I've been with you a few times over the last few weeks, but if you haven't seen me before, really so lovely to have you with me today. Shout out to everyone tuning in from all over the place. Hello to anyone watching from the Streetwise groups in London. So nice to have you. Hello to anyone from the Nottingham groups. Hope you're all doing okay. Heading up to the northeast, hello everyone from Newcastle and Gateshead and Middlesbrough. So nice to have you with us today. And hello to everyone from Manchester. How I miss you all. Hello to the Booth Centre group and hello to the mighty Art Gallery group. Oh, I really hope you're all okay. Amazing work, all of you from across the land who worked on that amazing linden tree video that Streetwise put out last week. I thought it was absolutely beautiful, such lovely music, such lovely singing. Thank you for bringing a bit of Streetwise joy into our lives. Well, this week is the 4th instalment of our Postcards from Summer series. I know you've had some amazing weeks recently. I know you had a sort of 80s Summer of Love postcard, didn't you, with David and Emily? I think you had a summer trip into the woods with Gavin and Liz, I think, a few weeks ago. Well, this week you've got me and you've got Aga from the London group. You'll be seeing him later in the weeks. And our summer postcard we took inspiration from, it might pop up on the screen. We thought we'd go down to the sea and spend some time sort of in a harbour with some fishing boats. We found a lovely postcard from Old Bryn, Sussex, of a boat up on the shore. So it's going to be sort of a fishing themed week. So I've got my sort of my fisherman outfit that I'd better don. If you have any sort of nice fishing themed knitwear you want to throw on to get into the theme of it, feel very free to do so. Oh yes, I just sort of look like Rob from Streetwise, don't I? He dresses like this all the time. So this is the sort of the fisherman outfit, and we'll start as we always do with some warming up of our bodies and our voices, and then I'll tell you more about this beautiful story down by the sea of the fishing boats that we're going to be exploring this week. So we'll start, as we always do, just getting a bit relaxed. Just give your shoulders a bit of a roll to start with. It's always good, isn't it? Yeah, give your neck a bit of a roll. Get all the click, 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 click in my old neck. Going very nice indeed. Get that nice and supple. Just wobble your knees a little bit. You want to be standing nice and tall, but nice and relaxed is what we want. Let's do a little bit of breathing to start with. We're going to do 3 deep breaths in and out. As you know by now, big key, don't let your shoulders move. If your shoulders start going up, we get all tense around our windpipe. No good at all. Keep the shoulders nice and heavy. What you want is, as you breathe in, you want your body to relax and get bigger. As you breathe out, it sort of shrinks again. So here we go. Breathing in. Breathing out. Just do a little checklist. Was everything relaxed? Did your shoulders move? Hope they didn't. Let's do one more, even more relaxed this time. Second one. Breathing in. Breathing out. Lovely. Third one. Third time's the charm. That's going to be the most relaxed yet. Okay, everything's relaxed. Breathing in. Breathing out. Very nice indeed. Let's do a little bit of humming. Just to really, on any note really, just give me a nice sort of like, you know, when you're pondering a thought. Stay as relaxed as possible. Let's give it a bit of shape. We're going to go Give that a go. Let's put some notes to it. Let's go. Here we go. Nice and relaxed. Go a little bit higher maybe. We're going to go. Your turn. Let's open that out a bit. Let's do that to a really smooth E sound. So it's going to go E. Your turn. E. Let's try to an R all together. Here we go. Ah. Should we go a bit higher? Try this one all together. Here we go. Ah. One more. Let's do it a bit. Here we go. Ah. Really lovely. Let's open that out a little bit more. As I say, we're going to be in sort of fishing land, so we're going to do a little warm up with the words "Oh heave away ho," which I think is from Billy Budd, which is an opera about people on a boat, on a whaling boat. Oh heave away ho. It's like when they're sort of pulling in the nets and things. Just say after me, "Oh heave away ho." Try that. Oh heave away ho. And we're going to go. Oh heave away ho. Try that with me. Oh heave away ho. I bet it sounds lovely. Let's try it up here. Here we go. Oh heave away ho. So we're doing a big jump there, aren't we? Oh heave. We've talked about this a few times over the weeks. Good trick. Take in a lot of breath. As you go to that top note, pull in your tummy muscles as if you're sort of squeezing into a too tight pair of jeans. Oh heave! Helps engage those support muscles. And do something I'm not doing very well. Raise your eyebrows, it just lifts all the muscles in our face. Oh heave away ho! Give it a go. Here we go. Oh heave away ho! One more. Oh heave away ho. One more. Oh heave away ho. Beautiful. I bet it sounds glorious. Let's do something a little bit more sort of teethy, tongue twistery. I was trying to think of sort of sailing boat sort of warm-ups, and I remember this one that I used to sing in the playground at school. I wonder if you know it. A sailor went to sea. Do you know that one? The words are dead easy. I'll say a line, you say it back to me. A sailor went to sea, sea, sea. A sailor went to sea, sea, sea. To see what he could see, see, see. To see what he could see, see, see. But all that he could see, see, see. But all that he could see, see, see. Was the bottom of the deep blue sea, sea, sea. Was the bottom of the deep blue sea, sea, sea. It's dead easy, I'm sure you know. It's a kid's song from way back. We get, a sailor went to sea, 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 to see what he could see, see, see. But all that he could see, 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 was the bottom of the deep blue sea, sea, sea. Do you know it? If you don't, I'll just run through the tune. A sailor went to sea, sea, sea. Give that a go. A sailor went to sea, sea, sea. Next bit. To see what he could see, see, see. Give that a go. To see what he could see, see, see. Next line. But all that he could see, see, see. Try that. But all that he could see, see, see. Was the bottom of the deep blue sea, sea, sea. Give that a go. Was the bottom of the deep blue sea, sea, sea. All the way through. A sailor went to sea. 1, 2, 3. A sailor went to sea, 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 to see what he could see, see, see. But all that he could see, 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 was the bottom of the deep blue sea, sea, sea. Should we put some actions in? It's got the classic sea, sea, sea. A sailor went to sea, sea, sea. Sort of do the classic, ahoy, what can we see? Sort of hop to one side. A sailor went to sea, 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 to see what he could see, see, see. Other side. But all that he could see, 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 was the bottom of the deep blue sea, sea, sea. Get the idea? So you just do one side, then the other side. Give that a go. I can't play an action at the same time. So you're on the actions, I'm on the music. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. A sailor went to sea, 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 to see what he could see, see, see. But all that he could see, 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 was the bottom of the deep blue sea, sea, sea. I can see it brings back memories for some people. A classic old tune. Second verse, you change the words to make it a bit harder. So instead of see, you do chop. So you go, a sailor went to chop, 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 and you do sort of chop, 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 like you're sort of chopping vegetables or something. So it goes, a sailor went to chop, 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 to see what he could chop, 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 but all that he could chop, 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 was the bottom of the deep blue chop, chop, chop. Gets a bit nonsensical, as these things tend to do. Let's try the chop verse. Show me a chopping action. 1, 2, 3. A sailor went to chop, 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 to see what he could chop, 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 but all that he could chop, 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 was the bottom of the deep blue chop, chop, chop. Bizarre. Third verse, we do the word knee, and you have to sort of slap your knee. I don't know if you can see that. So we go, a sailor went to knee, 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 to see what he could knee, 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 but all that he could knee, 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 was the bottom of the deep blue knee, knee, knee. It's good for your core. Hike up those legs. Try that, the knee verse. 1, 2, 3. A sailor went to knee, 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 to see what he could knee, 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 but all that he could knee, 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 was the bottom of the deep blue knee, knee, knee. Final verse, we do one of each. So we do, a sailor went to see chop knee. With the action, so it'll go. We'll do it slowly. A sailor went to see chop knee, to see what he could see chop knee, but all that he could see chop knee was the bottom of the deep blue sea chop knee. You'll be better than me. Here we go, we'll do it slowly. Sea chop knee. 1, 2, 3. A sailor went to see chop knee, to see what he could see chop knee, but all that he could see chop knee was the bottom of the deep blue sea chop knee. You do it? Should we go a bit faster? A bit higher? I say, sea chop knee. We'll do the tricky third verse again. 1, 2, 3. A sailor went to see chop knee, to see what he could see chop knee, but all that he could see chop knee was the bottom of the deep blue sea chop knee. Super fast. 2, 3, 4. A sailor went to see chop knee, to see what he could see chop knee, but all that he could see chop knee was the bottom of the deep blue sea chop knee. Exhaustion. Relax, relax. Okay. Still in the warm-up kind of zone. Let's head more into our postcard story. As I said, we're sort of in a fishing village. Imagine, have you ever been to a fishing village? There's loads all over the place, of South Coast, Suffolk has a lot to do, Norfolk, Devon and Cornwall, Northeast where I grew up, lots up there, sort of Northumberland. Think of the classic sort of seaside fishing village where there's a beautiful harbour full of fishing boats. You know, every morning you see the fishing boats come back in. And there's an opera called Peter Grimes, which takes place in a village like that. It's just called the Borough in the opera. And the opera starts, we sort of see the village, everyone being involved with the fishing. So we're just going to learn a little bit of the opening of Peter Grimes to set the scene. And it's quite a sort of, it's probably quite a cold seaside morning, and everyone's sort of helping with the nets and everything else. So the words are hopefully going to come up on the screen. We get, "Oh, hang at open doors the net, the cork." It's quite poetic. I'll just say that again, then you say it back to me. "Oh, hang at open doors the net, the cork." Just say that for me. "Oh, hang at open doors the net, the cork." So they're sort of hanging up the nets over the doors, the nets that maybe need fixing. So maybe we could do, "Oh, hang at open doors the net, the cork." Do a big sort of sweep over. Second line, "While those who sew now at their mending work." Try that. "While those who sew now at their mending work." Oh, some lovely memories of fishing village coming up in the chat. I love that. Really nice. And this, so they're sort of sewing the nets that have holes in. So, "While those who sew now at their mending work." You could do a bit of a sew as we go. Try those two lines together. We're hanging up the nets, then we're sewing them. "Oh, hang at open doors the net, the cork, while those who sew now at their mending work." Really nice. Teach the tune, it's dead easy. "Oh, hang at open doors the net, the cork." Give that a go. "Oh, hang at open doors the net, the cork." And do it with your amazing hanging up the nets action as well. 1, 2, 3. "Oh, hang at open doors the net, the cork." Next line. While those who sew now at their mending work. Give that a go. While those who sew now at their mending work. Do it with the sewing as well. While those who sew. While those who sew now at their mending work. Really nice. Let's try those two lines together. Oh, hang at open doors the net the cork, while those who sew now at their mending work. Actions, net, then sewing. Here we go. It's cold. Probably, if you've got your jumper and hat on like I have, really use that to get into the mindset of these characters down by the harbour. Here we go. Oh, hang. Oh, hang at open doors the net the cork, while those who sew now at their mending work. Really nice. Then there's a second verse. Next line. Oh, cold and wet and driven by the tide. Your turn. Oh, cold and wet and driven by the tide. So this sounds like we're now we're now in the fishing boats, aren't we? Bringing the fishing back. Oh, cold and wet and driven by the tide. So you could maybe be rowing, if you're into that. You could be adjusting a sail. You could be pulling in some nets. You can decide what you want to do with that one. Oh, let's do it. Oh, cold and wet and driven by the tide. We feel, the wind and the rain. Beat your tired arms against your weary side. Say that for me. Beat your tired arms against your weary side. Now again, it's sort of, that sounds to me like, when you're sort of hugging yourself, trying to make yourself stay awake. Beat your tired arms against your weary side. And it's the same tune as the first verse. The first line goes, oh, cold and wet and driven by the tide. Give that a go while rowing or pulling in your nets or sailing, whatever you want to do. Oh, cold and wet. Oh, cold and wet and driven by the tide. Next line. Beat your tired arms against your weary side. Give that a go while huddling together, beating your arms against your weary sides. Beat your tired arms against your weary side. Really nice, really nice. Oh yes, Bridget, Sea House is beautiful, isn't it? I love up there. The northeast coast is amazing for this sort of scene, fishing villages. Let's do that all together. So remember, we've got oh, hang at open doors. So back to the first set of words. Oh, hang at open doors, the net, the cork, while those who sew now at their mending work. Then we transport ourselves to the boat. Oh, cold and wet and driven by the tide. Beat your tired arms against your weary side. Really good. Just go a little bit higher as well as we're still warming up. Oh, hang. Here we go. Hang those nets. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang at open doors the net, the cork, while those who sew now at their mending work. On the boats, oh, cold and wet. Oh, cold and wet and driven by the tide. Beat your tired arms against your weary side. Great, that's got us in the zone, hasn't it? On Wednesday with Agate, he's got a bit more of Peter Grimes to teach as well, even more about fishing. It's really, really good. Okay. So that's our scene set. But for the story the mini opera we're going to create together this week, we're going to add in a little twist. It's not just a normal day down by the fishing boats. The fishing boats have brought back with them something extraordinary, okay? And it's going to be different for each person who's going to write a little bit of it. So have a little think, what would be the most extraordinary thing that the fishing boats might have brought with them. It could be an object. It could be a piece of a treasure, maybe, that they've dredged up in their nets from the bottom of the sea. It could be an artifact, a memento. It could be something that brings back an extraordinary memory for you of something that happened in the past. It could be a person. They could have brought a long-lost friend or a long-lost stranger back from the sea. Whatever it is, something amazing has come back with the fishing boats on this particular morning in our fishing village. Have a little think what that could be. I'd love to see some ideas in the chat, if you can type that in. What extraordinary thing might have come? Something that is going to transform the lives of the characters in this village. Is it an object? Is it a person? Is it a memory? Type in some ideas, because that would be amazing. And tomorrow with Marigold, maybe hone those ideas a little bit, flesh them out, make them into beautiful descriptive lines that could be in a song, and Aga's going to make up a song with you about it. So that's the sort of middle bit that we're going to make up together. But whatever it is, we know that whatever has come with the fishing boats out of the sea, it's going to change these villagers' lives forever. It's going to fill them with joy. It's going to set them free. Oh, a ship in a bottle, Phil. What a lovely idea. Imagine and think about what that might make you feel to find a ship in a bottle. It might suddenly make you feel like you could sail away somewhere. They might have Aquaman. Imagine. Is that Jason Momoa in the films? Imagine if he were caught in the nets. Some pearls, Louise. I love that, from the seabed. Amazing. So keep these ideas coming. They're amazing. So whatever they are, they transform us and they fill us with joy. So we're going to learn now what's going to be the finale of our piece. And it's some music from an opera called The Fishers, appropriately enough. It's a really famous duet. Pavarotti used to sing it back in the day. Really good. The words should appear on the screen. Here are the words we're going to do. I'll say it, you say it back. Can it be out of the sea? Say that for me. Can it be out of the sea? Sent from afar, now here with me. Sent from afar, now here with me. Can it be out of the sea? Can it be out of the sea? Straight to my soul to set me free. Straight to my soul to set me free. Whatever this amazing thing or person is, they've set your soul free, okay? The music's really easy. Here we go. Can it be out of the sea? Give that a go. Can it be out of the sea? Really good. Next bit. Sent from afar. Give that a go for me. Sent from afar. Then we go up treasure chest bridge. I love it. Now it goes a bit higher. Now here with me. Give that a go. It's very operatic, isn't it? I love it. Now here with me. So it goes. Sent from afar. Now here with me. Bet it sounds amazing. Let's join that up together. Can it be out of the sea? Let's give it a go. Can it be? Can it be out of the sea? Sent from afar, now here with me. You got it? Next line, same tune as the first bit. Can it be out of the sea? This bit's different. Straight to my soul to set me free. Goes like this. Straight to my soul to set me free. The tricky bit is soul to set. It sort of does this down a bit. Soul to set. Give that a go. Soul to set. So we go. Straight to my soul to set me free. See that one more time? Straight to my soul. Straight to my soul to set me free. Imagine you're looking at this object or this person that you found. I saw some shots of a merman, a treasure chest, very exciting. Let's join all that together. So we get, can it be out of the sea, sent from afar, now here with me? Can it be out of the sea, straight to my soul? That wasn't helpful, was it? I'll sing it with you. From the top, can it be? Here we go. Can it be out of the sea, sent from afar, now here with me? Can it be out of the sea, straight to my soul to set me free? So good, it's very haunting, isn't it? Someone said it's, oh, people know this already. Brilliant news. This will make you very happy. That's the first bit. Next slide. My heart now longs to start. Say that for me. My heart now longs to start, singing out so joyfully. Singing out so joyfully. Whatever it is that the fishing boats have brought, it unlocks your heart. You want to sing about it. My heart goes up to a high note. It's proper Pavarotti territory. My heart. So I'm pulling out tummy muscles, raise the eyebrows. I didn't do that very well that time, did I? My, 1, 2. My heart. I bet that sounded glorious. Now longs to start. Try that. Now longs to start. So we get. My heart now longs to start. Do that one more time. My heart. Breath in. After 2. 1, 2. My heart now longs to start. Singing out so joyfully. Singing out so joyfully. Give that a go. Singing out so joyfully. So it goes, my heart now longs to start, singing out so joyfully. Let's go from my, here we go. My heart now longs to start, singing out so joyfully. I bet that was amazing. Remember, if this moves a bit quickly, the videos stay up on Facebook and YouTube so you can go back and practice if you want to learn the song better. Last bit, final slide. Out of the sea, sent here to me. Out of the sea, sent here to me. Straight to my soul to set me free. Straight to my soul to set me free. It is lovely, singing out joyfully indeed, lovely. So we sort of do a slow build, classic end of an opera piece. Out of the sea, try that for me. Out of the sea, next line. Sent here to me, sent here to me. Straight to my soul, straight to my soul. So sort of a slow climb up. Let's go from out of the sea. Out of the sea, sent here to me. Straight to my soul. Big high note coming up. To set me free. Give that a go. To set me free. Really good. So do the whole of that last bit. Out of the sea, sent it to me, straight to my soul. To set. Out of the sea. Out of the sea, sent here to me. Straight to my soul. To set me free. Amazing. Whistle stop learning as ever. Let's try the whole song. Back to Can It Be, Out of the Sea, to the whole thing. As I say, don't worry if you've not quite got it. You can go back and watch this again, practice it in the next few days. We'll be looking at it again on Friday when we join everything together. But here we go. Can it be? Whatever you found, whatever treasure, person, memory, object, this is what you sing in response. Here we go. After 2. Can it be? 1, 2. Can it be out of the sea, sent from afar, now here with me? out so joyfully, out of the sea, sent here to me, straight to my soul, to set me free. I wish I could hear you. It's a great tune, isn't it? Great tune. As I say, practice as you like. We'll do it again on Friday. So to reiterate, what we're making up in the middle of this opera is a song about what has come back from the sea. You've come up with some amazing ideas for some objects, some people, some memories. And remember, it doesn't have to be sort of a magical person. It doesn't have to be a mermaid or a merman. It could be someone, a long-lost relative or a long-lost friend, or a tall, dark stranger has been brought back in the fishing boats, anything like that. What I'd love you to do tomorrow, when you're in your creative session, is really sort of nail down these ideas. So each person sort of pick an idea of what's come back in the fishing boats and sort of make it into a line or two of a song. So flesh it out a bit, add some description, make it sound as amazing as you can. So we've got this sort of list of the different things people have found in the fishing boats. If you want to be really amazing, you could even come up maybe with some ideas for some words of a chorus. Who knows? What would the people feel when they see these treasures? Come up with whatever you want. Marigold and Ray will send those to Aga. Aga's with you on Wednesday, and he'll start making up this song with you and also teach you some more stuff from Peter Grimes. Then on Friday, we'll all come together and stitch our little mini opera together about the treasures from the deep. It's going to be amazing. Thank you so much for joining me today. Always such a pleasure. I will see you on Friday. Well done, everyone. Bye for now. See you very soon.